Derek, you are the most annoying brother.
Step brother.
Same difference.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Disney Channel scenes that made us take off our mouse ears to shield our eyes from the cringe. Number 30, Blingalicious, Camp Rock. Despite the appearance she tries to keep up, Mitchie isn't as well off as some of the other campers.
One bag? You can't possibly have all your clothes in there.
Right. Well, I threw a lot of my clothes away. Yeah, I just got tired of them.
While blessed with a great voice, the only reason she's there is that her mom is the caterer. She tries to distract from this by complimenting Queen Bee Tess's charm bracelet. The egotistical Tess is happy to explain that her superstar mother buys her a new charm for every Grammy Award she wins. Totally blingalicious, responds Mitchie.
Love it. Totally blingalicious.
When really she could have said almost anything else and we wouldn't have an issue. Absolutely anything at all.
What? That was totally good. Right, Tess?
Totally.
Number 29, Sibling Swap, Phil of the Future. There's certainly no shortage of overused tropes in the media we love.
It's time for a verse-a-day. You'll both learn a little tolerance after you spend a few hours in each other's shoes.
In fact, there are entire websites dedicating to documenting these, such as TV tropes. But one place these cliches are particularly prevalent is the television sitcom, often due to their formulaic nature.
Don't forget, movies tonight.
Not if you're going in that getup. What'd you do, throw yourself on an exploding clown?
I'm going to have lots of fun in Phil's body.
Perhaps due to the need for especially simple stories suitable for children, these reheated plots could feel especially common in Disney Channel shows. Admittedly, body swapping is a fairly unique occurrence in sitcoms, but in the Disney world, it's a plot device that has been used multiple times elsewhere and better. For example, just 2 years before this episode aired, Freaky Friday was released, and that was already Disney's third adaptation of the same novel. Number 28, Toto's Rescue, The Cheetah Girls. Anytime a dog is put in danger, a crowd is sure to form. This is what happens to Galleria's dog Toto, and the resulting news crew spread the attention further.
Apparently, Toto is not in Kansas anymore.
Thank you, Hannah.
Wait! You look like...
The other cheetah girls see this coverage and rush to help. Toto can't seem to hear them shouting to him, but when they decide to start singing, they're encouraged by the firefighters who are apparently too incompetent to save the dog themselves.
Let
Let him hear you.
Are you ready for a crazy ride?
That's it. That's it.
Miraculously, this helps calm Toto down, allowing him to be safely removed. Maybe how silly this scene is wouldn't bother us as much if it wasn't the climax of the film that brings the Cheetah Girls back together. They couldn't think of anything less absurd and contrived. Number 27, A Private Sandwich Moment, Raven's Home. Thinking she's all alone, Raven is making a sandwich and flirting with it, and she must be pretty hungry because frankly, the sandwich doesn't really look like anything special.
Thick slice of ham. What you hiding underneath there? Lettuce. Juicy old tomato.
As it turns out, Raven isn't alone after all, as Chelsea is standing off to the side, smirking and taking the cringe in. She interrupts Raven, questioning if her affection towards the sandwich is a result of her having been single for too long.
I'm starting to worry you've been single too long, sweetie. No, Chels, I love being single. Means I don't have to share my sandwich.
They don't have time to dwell on this question for too long, as Raven's jam starts playing, prompting the two friends to start doing choreography in her kitchen. And this time, it's their children awkwardly observing from just outside the room.
Come on, Mom! Don't back that thing up in the kitchen!
Number 26, Chad vomits on Sunny, Sunny with a chance. In this episode, Sunny and Chad finally go on a date, with both experiencing first date jitters.
She's adorable. Oh, my palms are sweating. Just be cool. So...
Chad is so racked with nerves that he forgets all of his sushi knowledge. As a result, he ends up drinking a ton of water in order to dodge all of Sunny's questions. He decides to tell Sunny about how nervous he is, but upon opening his mouth, he ends up projectile vomiting the liters of water he just drank, all over a shrieking Sunny. In the aftermath of this, the incident is made public, and Chad makes things worse by telling Sunny he doesn't want to be seen with her in public anymore.
I've got an image to protect, Sonny.
What are you getting at, that you don't want to see me anymore?
Of course I want to see you, I just don't want to be seen with you.
Yikes. Whether or not Chad deserves it, the two reconcile after this and begin dating. Number 25, Stella's off-rhythm clap dancing, lemonade mouth. At the beginning of the movie, freshmen Olivia, Wen, Charlie, Mo, and Stella all meet in detention. When their music teacher, Miss Resnick, who's supervising their detention, steps out for a moment, the group starts to jam out. This early scene is presumably meant to highlight the students' chemistry and talent before they form the film's titular band. But Stella's bizarre clap dance almost takes us out of the moment entirely. Though we have to admit, even with the questionable offbeat dancing accompanying it, the song is still kind of a bop. Number 24. Jessie thinks her ex is still in love with her. Jessie. This episode sees the kids following Jessie to Africa, thinking she's followed her ex-boyfriend Brooks there to try and get back together with him.
So she leaves and tells Bertram to take care of us.
Which means Jessie's gone to Africa because she's still in love with that loser Brooks.
When Brooks refers to somebody as sweetie, she makes the awkward mistake of assuming he's talking to her, and that he still hasn't gotten over their relationship. She goes so far as to verbally accuse him of this. Unfortunately for her, she's forgotten that Cammie, his current girlfriend, is also present.
Aha! You called me sweetheart. You do still love me.
I was talking to Cammie. She's my girlfriend.
Awkward, responds Zuri, as if the writers don't trust us to understand the situation is meant to be uncomfortable. Number 23, Mean Jerks, High School Musical. When word spreads across East High that Troy Bolton has auditioned for the school's upcoming musical, some of his fellow Wildcats start confessing about their secret talents.
Well, if Troy can tell his secret, then I can tell mine. I bake. What? I love to bake. Strudel, scones, even apple pandauti. Someday, I hope to make the perfect creme brulee.
Gabriella's new friend Taylor and Troy's best friend Chad are not happy about this, as they want them to remain solely committed to their roles on the school's decathlon and basketball teams respectively. They work together to convince Gabriella that Troy never actually cared about her. Later, they realize the error of their ways, and Taylor admits to Gabriella that the way they acted was worse than jerks because they were mean jerks.
Gabriella, we were jerks. No, we were worse than jerks because we were mean jerks.
What's the difference exactly? Number 22, Joe Jonas Dance, Camp Rock. After musician Shane Gray storms off the set of one of his band's music videos, the trio is sent to Camp Rock for the summer to work as counselors. We don't see a ton of the boys doing any actual counseling during the movie, but one of the times we do is in this bizarre scene where Shane, played by Joe Jonas, teaches a bizarre hip-hop class.
Grab a mic and a hat. Follow me if you can. Hurry! Let's go!
What makes him qualified for this exactly? Shane tells the group to grab a hat and a microphone before they begin, because of course a backwards baseball cap is essential to this style of dance. When he actually starts dancing, our question is answered. He isn't qualified for this at all. Number 21, Eating Disorder Joke, So Random. During her Disney days, Demi Lovato, the star of Sunny with a Chance, went through treatment for physical and emotional issues, including an eating disorder. The sitcom received a sketch comedy spin-off, So Random, which was only on the air for a single season, but still managed to stir controversy by including an eating disorder.
Angus only eats one full meal a week. Ask him why.
Actually, I don't want my agent's always on me about licking my beast.
To make matters worse, the Disney Channel had recently landed in hot water for a similarly distasteful joke on Shake It Up, which was called out by Lovato herself on Twitter.
You're adorable. I could just eat you guys up. You know, if I ate.
The network issued an apology and pulled the episode, later editing it for further broadcasts. Number 20. Corey teaches the birds and the bees. Girl meets world. Sex education can either be an enlightening experience or a total hot mess. For Corey Matthews, it was the latter.
Here I stand in front of you, begging you to make this easy on me. Put that hand down forever.
The English teacher gets all flustered at the idea of discussing the body and its wants with his students. To make matters worse, his daughter is sitting in the front row of the class.
Maya, it's my father. He doesn't know anything.
I know things.
His discomfort is contagious in this scene. This could have been a great teachable moment for impressionable young fans with plenty of questions they're too embarrassed to ask.
What is the body? What does the body want? I'm gonna tell you. Soup. Now you know everything.
But when a student named Isadora takes over the lesson, the dialogue gets bleeped out entirely.
On page 73 of your health books, what they're trying to teach you is...
All we're left with is some cringeworthy, overacted facial expressions from the students and their teacher. Number 19. Steal Your Heart. Austin and Allie. In this season 2 episode, Austin and the gang get taken to court after Val dishonestly accuses them of stealing her song lyrics. The trial seems to be going in her favor until the singer breaks out the most compelling bit of evidence.
Hey now, baby, no doubt about it, girl, you drive me crazy.
Austin bursts in singing, dancing, and flirting with several girls. Everyone from the spectators in the gallery to the dancing judge have a ball as he continues his performance.
Call me criminal, I won't deny you make me want it all.
Yes, it's catchy, and yes, Austin's got some impressive moves. But can you imagine being in a court where this happened? This nonsensical number felt like a little too much for such a serious matter. If you were there, you'd probably just rule in his favor to make it all stop. Number 18. Maddie and Trevor's Kiss. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. The hate to love trope is way overdone, but in Sweet Life, they managed to cram it all into one conversation that left us itching for the remote. Zac Efron guest stars as Trevor, a brilliant overachiever who doesn't care much about saving the environment. Maddie acts as London's brain during her date with the Merit Scholar.
What do you want to do with politics?
Oh, well, mayor, governor, senator, president, and then talk show host.
But she comes out of hiding when he makes a rather controversial statement.
So, how are you going to help the environment when you're president?
Actually, I believe there are too many restrictions on developing the wilderness already.
What?
The pair argue, declare their hatred for each other, and kiss.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't need the vote of some tree hugger.
If you have it your way, there won't be any trees left to hug.
Because that's obviously the next logical step after hearing I hate you.
You bleeding heart liberal!
Establishment puppet!
You want to kiss me as much as I want to kiss you?
I'm surprised someone as smart as you would have to ask!
Ashley Tisdale revealed that the actual kiss was pretty awkward too. Apparently her co-star didn't realize that you don't use tongues on the Disney Channel. Number 17. Lizzie's Bra Tantrum. Lizzie McGuire. Yes, this is one of the most iconic Lizzie moments, and nothing will ever change that. But in hindsight, doesn't it make you cringe just a little?
What do you need at the mall, Lizzie?
Lizzie and Miranda go through the normal adolescent rite of passage of getting their first bras. For any of us who've undergone that experience, watching them cluelessly rifle through the racks is awkward enough.
But there's all these numbers and letters. 32s, 34s, 36, A's, B's, C's.
But the moment that makes us recoil is when Lizzie tells her mom why she's so desperate to hit the mall in the first place. It's embarrassing for sure.
I want a bra, okay? A bra!
At the same time, we're guilty of spending our teen years quoting this moment and willingly reliving the cringe. Number 16. Miley's Picture Perfect Choice. Hannah Montana. We can't think of worse things than having two solid individuals hopelessly in love with you. Unfortunately, Miley was plagued by this dilemma in season 3 when she had to choose between Jake and Jesse.
I loved the song, and I love that you wrote it just for me.
In a dream sequence, her mom tells her to follow her heart, but she soon learns that isn't as easy as it sounds. The moment is dramatized with Miley staring off into the distance as one of her songs plays loudly in the background.
Thought you said it was easy. Listening to your heart.
If that doesn't already feel a bit over the top, a serendipitous gust of wind blows the doors open and conveniently guides a photo into Miley's lap.
It's so confusing, complicated, and consuming. Why does all this?
We can't watch this without wincing. Number 15, Cody enters the pageant contest, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. In this episode, Cody accidentally ends up in a beauty pageant while trying to get close to another contestant. Upon learning that the first place prize is $2,000, Zach urges him to continue the facade.
He's out of his mind! $2,000? He's a genius!
This naturally leads to several uncomfortable moments throughout the episode. Firstly, it plays way too heavily on cringe-worthy beauty pageant tropes. Also, Cody tricking Rebecca into believing he's Tyresha just to get close to her is super awkward.
Thanks for the flowers. Right, because I'm Cody, the one that sent you the flowers.
And we'd rather forget that slumber party scene altogether.
It's so great that we can do this together. Hug.
We're relieved when they're finally caught because at least our discomfort could end. Before revisiting this episode, just be wary that it can be a painful experience. Number 14, Bet on It, High School Musical 2. Teenage angst comes in many forms, but it's not often accompanied by an admittedly catchy tune and all-around cringe-inducing dramatic dance sequence.
Everybody's always talking at me. Everybody's trying to get in my head.
When Troy gets fed up with everyone making decisions on his behalf, he could only think of one way to express his frustration.
To turn my life around, today is the day. Am I the type of guy who means what I say?
He angrily prances around a golf course, bursting out some, interesting moves as he vents his anger.
I'm not gonna stop, that's who I am.
It's so absurd that we never know whether to laugh out loud or recoil from secondhand embarrassment. This sequence is such an iconic part of DCOM history that it became a TikTok trend in 2020. Thankfully, fans were happy to recreate some of the cringiest Bet on It moments.
Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on you can. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it.
Number 13, Lizzie unleashes her inner bad girl, Lizzie McGuire. Landing in detention just once proves to be a very slippery slope for our protagonist.
Lizzie, what have you done to yourself?
Take a chill pill, parents. It's just a temp.
While there, she befriends her tormentor. And just like that, Lizzie's now a bad girl.
By the way, cool jewels. Thanks. My parents TFO'd when they saw it. TFO, totally freaked out. Good one.
Fans of the show know that Lizzie's very much a goody two-shoes and a total sweetheart. So this 180 flip just felt unnatural.
High school boys? No parents? It's getting kind of warm in here.
The girl who couldn't lie about going to the mall to buy a bra is fine forging notes? We don't think so.
Well, the note I forged said I had a doctor's appointment, remember? I had to make it look realistic.
Since the bad girl attitude just didn't suit her, we were left grimacing the entire time. It was definitely a relief to have our sweet, innocent Lizzie back by the end.
But if you think you're gonna be in my bed now, you're so not. And you, Lizzie McGuire, are never going to L squared.
Still, the awkwardness is etched into our minds forever. Number 12, Rap Battle, Adventures in Babysitting. Oh, Disney Channel, you really went there. Did you really think a rap battle was the way to go?
Step on my stage, you gotta spill your rage.
My rage?
This infamous scene starts out awkward enough with Jenny timidly addressing the crowd. Before we know it, she's rapping.
Kids snuck out, the kitchen caught fire, the car got towed, all because she's a liar.
She's also joined by the kids to form an ensemble that raps about their current predicament.
This girl is ruining my life, my job, my reputation. And if we ever get home, I'm gonna need a vacation.
During the impromptu performance, Jenny calls out rival babysitter Lola, faces off in a rap battle, and makes up with her nemesis, all while declaring, Yes, it's really that bad. And their synchronized dance steps don't make it any better. If anything, villains Tiny and Scalper did them a favor by turning up and bringing the show to an abrupt conclusion.
That was amazing!
I can't believe I just did that.
See what happens when you just let go? The art just starts to flow.
Number 11, The Alleyway. Austin and Allie. Look, we're all for owning the haters, but this song just made us want to hide behind our hands and change the channel.
What are you doing? Working on some more cool dance moves. Wash the window. Wash the window.
When Allie submits a song for the Future 5 contest, she gets made fun of due to her awful dancing.
Doing in the alleyway. Step 1. Climb the rope. Climb the rope. Climb the rope. Climb the rope.
It even goes viral. She unapologetically stands by her embarrassing moves and uses the alleyway to stick it to everyone who made fun of her.
Wash the windows. Wash the windows. Wash the windows. Wash the windows. Doing things the alleyway.
In theory, it's a great idea, but in actuality, it's just weird and embarrassing. Something tells us that in reality, the alleyway is unlikely to stick unless you have no shame.
Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Doing things the alleyway.
We think we should move along before we end up with 4th degree cringiness. Number 10, Nothing's Wrong With Me, except this dance. Pixel Perfect. One of Disney's more underrated movies, Pixel Perfect focuses on the Zettabytes and their new frontwoman, Loretta, who is actually a hologram. She's an instant hit with audiences, at least within the movie. For the rest of us, she's just a bit too much. Loretta is certainly talented, but her moves are very overstated and just downright unrealistic. We get that she's meant to be this perfect performer, but she might want to rethink that choreography. We first see it in the song Nothing's Wrong With Me, which is kind of ironic given what some audience members may have been thinking at the time. Number 9, Cody gets intimate with the lab, the Sweet Life movie. When Disney Plus announced that this movie would be available on the streaming platform, one of its stars and co-producers wasn't exactly thrilled.
Is this your lunch? Oh, it was.
To be fair, we probably wouldn't want our most cringeworthy moments stored on the internet for all to see either. While there are a fair amount of offenders in this film, this is the moment that really gets our skin crawling.
Welcome to the most advanced subterranean neuroscientific laboratory on Earth.
When the twins are first shown around the Gemini lab, Cody gets well acquainted with the equipment.
Is that the hydroisotope colubometer? Capable of reading the undetectable electrical charges in a minuscule brainwave.
Perhaps too well acquainted.
I love her. Oh. Baby, don't speak.
This might have gone over your head as a kid, but older audiences probably did a double take and couldn't help but grimace. Number 8. Luke's uncomfortable crush, Jessie. This episode featured as part of Disney Channel's Freaky Freakend marathon. A package containing a magic bell arrives, unleashing chaos as everyone switches bodies.
What just happened?
Why am I so short?
Jessie and Zuri switch mid-argument, creating this excruciating scene. Fans of the show know that Luke has always had a crush on his nanny. However, in this scene, he's unaware that Zuri and Jessie have switched bodies. So when he makes this declaration, he's actually talking to his sister.
Jessie, did you just call us boogers and poopy butts?
I have never been so attracted to you.
Talk about awkward. As if Debby Ryan acting as Zuri wasn't already uncomfortable. Much like the premise of this episode, we were all hoping that this was just a painful dream too. Number 7. Troy gives Gabriella his necklace. High School Musical 2.
What time is it? Time of our lives. Anticipation.
After that explosive opening number, Gabriella starts to wonder whether summer vacation will be as fun as the song implied.
Your summer activities consultant has arrived.
Hopefully some of those activities will include a job.
Somehow, this provides a segue for Troy to take the next step in their very Disney Channel-friendly relationship. It's a rather saccharine moment as Troy places his necklace around Gabriella's neck, but the moment that really has us groaning is when she asks him about the T on it.
T's in Troy?
What? Yeah?
Even Troy seems caught off guard by her question, and who can blame him? We thought Gabriella was meant to be some kind of genius. This really wasn't the finest moment for the pair, or quite frankly, for the writers.
Oh, please.
Number 6. Lizzie masters rhythmic gymnastics. Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie worries that everyone but her has found a niche in which they excel. However, during gym class, she joins the ranks when she finds an activity that she's apparently amazing at.
Lizzie McGuire, something amusing you?
No, not really.
Then amuse me with your ribbon skills.
Now, we're not sure what everyone else is watching because all we can see is the actress hopping from foot to foot while waving a ribbon. It's not really what you'd see at the Olympics, is it? We want to look away, but we simply can't. This cringe fest is even more baffling when you discover that Hilary Duff has previous gymnastics training and can actually do a pretty killer round-off back handspring.
Oh my God, that was
Number 5. The Dance-Off. Cadet Kelly. Kelly and Captain Jennifer Stone have been butting heads since the moment they met.
You must be Captain Stone.
You're on my list. Maggot.
Kelly is determined to maintain her individuality, which doesn't go over all that well at military school. Things come to a head between the two after Kelly is sentenced to serve the drill team, but a dance-off helps them put their differences aside. At first, Kelly mocks her senior, but eventually they both realize that they might actually make a great team after all. Kelly learns respect for order and authority, Jennifer learns that individuality isn't all that bad, and the audience learns just how awkward a dance-off can get.
I mean, I think we could work something like that into the exhibition phase of the regionals.
What? You're kidding, right? This is my solo.
I don't even remember what I did.
Number 4. Camp Rock challenges Camp Star. Camp Rock 2, the final jam. With Camp Rock's future in jeopardy, Mitchie rallies the others as they prepare to take on Camp Star in the Camp Wars.
Camp Rock! Camp Rock!
We assume that this weird march/chant that they're doing is meant to intimidate the competition, but if you ask us, Tess and Luke's faces say it all. They definitely look more confused than intimidated.
Camp Rock! Camp Rock!
And we can't help but feel embarrassed for them, especially when Mitchie smirks at the competition.
Yeah, that's right. We're here on your stage.
This scene hilariously became a TikTok trend with users editing it into other scenarios. There's nothing funnier than watching the Avengers witness this cringe fest after all.
Camp Rock! Camp Rock! Camp Rock!
Eyes up.
Number 3. Awkward sibling tension. Life with Derek. As audiences got to know these characters, they started to pick up on the not strictly family-friendly chemistry between step-siblings Derek and Casey.
Force field is activated.
In fact, there were many who were rooting for them to get together. At times, the undeniable romantic tension between them was even intensified. Yes, we know that they're step-siblings and not blood-related.
Derek, you are the most annoying brother.
Step brother.
Same difference.
And sure, it's not like they grew up together, but it's still weird. Maybe the writers were having fun indulging their audience with this will they, won't they. But clearly someone at Disney thought it was too much. You might have noticed that the show wasn't included in the Disney Plus lineup.
So congratulations on your victory, Casey McDonald and Derek Venturi.
Number 2, Caitlin's keyboard dance. Camp Rock. We promise you we have nothing against dancing, when it's done well. Sadly though, this scene isn't the one.
Give it up for the awesome Caitlin Geller!
As Caitlin gets her spotlight during the already cringe-worthily named Pajama Jam, she does this odd keyboard dance that begins with some bizarre handography. If that didn't make you squirm, then maybe Mitchie's somewhat overblown reaction did.
She's really good.
Were we not watching the same performance? Luckily, Tess's misplaced jealousy brings it to a quick conclusion, although her smack talk just causes us even more secondhand embarrassment.
Help! Help! There's a snake! Oh,
Considering that Allison Stoner is a phenomenal dancer, who's even performed with the likes of Missy Elliott, she deserved so much better.
You can't stand that people might actually like what other people do.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, that look. You know the one. Radio Rebel. Based on the novel Shrinking Violet, this comedy followed Tara, a shy high schooler who runs a popular podcast in the privacy of her bedroom.
This is Radio Rebel, live from Slam FM.
When her school's prom gets canceled, she organizes a MORP, which is just prom spelled backward, as her radio alter ego. At the MORP, Gavin performs a song inspired by Tara.
There's a girl I've liked for a while now. She's the kind of girl who's not afraid to ask a dancing sandwich for some help.
Her reaction has gone down in infamy as one of the cringiest moments that the Disney Channel has ever put on our screens. Plenty of fans, including Debby Ryan herself, have recreated the moment in their TikTok videos. It might have been a brief moment, but it makes us recoil every time. Was there a Disney Channel moment that made you shudder with cringe even harder than our picks? Let us know in the comments.